Quarantining. So much fun. Hey guys, my name is Tommie Wilford. I'm one out of 3 of the Oreo Podcast. Unfortunately, I have to quarantine this week, so we can't get together. But I'm going to give you guys a little tour of my room. So this is my book collection. I'm actually really proud of it. I work at a bookstore, so I'm always grabbing new stuff. One of the things I love about my library and my collection of books is I have a large range of books. So I have like a book like this about predestination and Reformed theology, and then I got a book like this about hip hop. As you can see, I'm a huge fan of Malcolm X. I've been collecting copies of his book. Yeah, it's all the same book, just different editions and covers. Yeah, Malcolm X is a pretty influential guy to me. I'm a huge fan. Yeah, I love him. Malcolm X. This is probably my favorite part of the room. It's my home recording studio setup. You know, I got 2 keyboards over here. One's a MIDI keyboard, other just a regular size. Got my small laptop, sound mixing, recording laptop, mic, 2 headphones. It's really the whole setup. This is where the groove and the funk and the tunes all happen, right here.
Alright, yo, Tommie, it is your week for the challenge, so I'm going to be going and giving you your challenge. So, I'm here in my kitchen, so let's just go ahead and, I'm gonna just grab this real quick. Yeah, you see this spoon right here? Yeah, I want you to take 2 of these and put hot sauce in it. And I just want you to absolutely eat it, like, just eat the hot sauce. I mean, like, you're the one who wanted to do these challenges, like, you can't be complaining if it's bad. But, yeah, that's about it.
Spoons of hot sauce. This guy. Oh, Isaac. My bars are gonna be extra fire. I need some milk. We are here with Josiah Williams, hip hop artist, and he works at the WWE. What's up, man?
Not too much, man. I'm chilling right now. Just got home, ate a little dinner, and now I'm talking to some very important people, I suppose. So I'm chilling.
What was your idea and your influence behind starting Wrestle and Flow?
Man, Wrestle and Flow started in between albums that I was making back at home. I'm not somebody who would just go into a studio and like pump out 12 songs. I can't do that. It takes me a long time to really write and process. So in between projects, I always wanted to do something creative, something different to like refresh my mind a little bit. And I've been a fan of wrestling for a very long time. Obviously, a big part of wrestling is the music, the entrance music. That the second you hear a song, you know who's gonna come out. You know, everybody knows like the Rock song or whoever it is, Stone Cold. So I figured just kind of take some of those themes and rap over them. And it's not the first, I'm not the first person to ever do it, but I just wanted to kind of put my own twist on it.
It blows my mind because, there are certain people who you like you, for example, Ms. Williams. Like, there are certain people who I would never even like think about even having a conversation with. There are many people who want to have a conversation with you, who wish to shake your hand, who wish to be like, hey, I talked to him, I got his insight on certain things, and I'm able to do that. Like, us three are able to like speak to you, are able to like I want to say like dig your mind, if that's the right word.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? Like dig into your mind and find out, why you did certain things you did. Why, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's weird to me because like I just see myself as a regular dude.
So one question I did have was, what do you actually do for the WWE? I know you got discovered via Wrestle and Flow, right?
Yeah, literally got discovered on Instagram. The guy who is now my work manager, he saw one of the videos that I posted and then just contacted me. We went back and forth and had a couple of phone calls. I came out to a Monday Night Raw in Chicago. I was living in Illinois,
Yeah.
Peoria, Illinois at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And Yeah, I drove up to Chicago for Monday Night Raw, and I did kind of like an audition, just trying to interview a bunch of people, and it was a really bad audition, very bad audition.
We know about those.
Yeah, exactly. We all do. It was one of those things where, like, I would ask a question, or like I would introduce the guests and ask them how they're doing, and then ask them how they're doing again. Like, it was just weird. I knew I was nervous. So that was in October, and then I came down to NXT like 5 months after that, tried it again, and then they offered a position. So my actual job titles, I have two. It's half and half. Content creator, which I work out of the WWE Performance Center, like kind of creating interviews and music videos and stuff for the YouTube channel and
Nice.
for whatever else they use it for. Just literally creating and helping create other people's content that goes all over the internet. Or on
You're like, oh, I made that.
yeah, kind of cool. So that's half of it, and then the other half of it is, the on-air stuff. So
Right.
announcing, interviewing, even just little stuff as like, hey, here's what's happening on NXT tonight, or after a match, interviewing whoever, stuff like that. That's the on-air side of it.
I'm assuming like you're very active, right? Active, be it in the community, be in the gym, etc., right? You like making sure you're healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have like a certain thing you do, like a day-to-day thing? Like, do you work out every day, or do you even work out at all? Or are you just born like that? Because if you were just born like that, that's crazy to me. You know what I mean?
So in general, I like to always have in my meals, like, like in elementary school, or like when you were in school, you have to have this amount of vegetables like I'm that person. My vegetables. So like if I know I'm gonna have a burger and fries someday, it's like, all right, well then the next meal that I have needs to be beautifully loaded with vegetables. Like,
Right.
I'm that person.
Yeah.
I don't lift weights or anything like that. I look like a pencil, but I'm there too. It's okay. I do like. Have you ever seen like the ab cruncher, the rolling thing that you use? I use that every day, and then I have like little weights at home that just like hand weights kind of. And then just in general, I mean, I walk a lot. Especially at work, like everything you do.
Yeah, I was about to say, especially with your job.
Yeah.
It's
But a
crazy.
big part, I've never really worked out, but I felt last year specifically, just being around guys. Like, there's a guy in WWE and NXT named Pete Dunne, and he was always kind of like a healthy looking guy, but this past year he turned into a beast. Like, incredible. And there are a lot of people that are in WWE that look like that. I'm just like, man, it's kind of motivating.
Has there been a moment where you were like in awe of somebody or like starstruck?
Man, all the time. All the time. It's still like weird. Tomorrow is NXT live every week on USA. And I'm there probably like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning because we have to get ready, and like I'm always trying to film stuff during the day. But there are times when I just kind of like stand and look around. I'm like, man, this is really where I am.
Yeah.
This is really where I work. I remember the first day that I came to the Performance Center, and the guy that I was telling you about that discovered me on Instagram, he was kind of taking me around and showing me people. And we walked through one part where it's like that's where the fridge is and where people heat up their lunch and stuff. And Shawn Michaels is just sitting there eating his lunch.
Oh.
So it's one of those things where, okay, here I am. I'm professional. I got to just be in there.
He's gonna play cool.
Right. And that's exactly what happened. Like, I looked at him, and it was almost like time stopped for like 2 seconds. And I just waited and said, hello, sir. How you doing? He said, hey. And then when I walked past, like, in my head, I was like, that is the greatest wrestler of all time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, but in real life, you're just like, yo, what's up?
Well, thank you, Josiah, so much for coming on. We appreciate your time, bro. Take it easy, man.
Absolutely, man. Anytime. If you guys have more questions, feel free to reach back out.
So I guess I'm doing the weekly recap now, aren't I? Why I'm in a car? Great question. I'm actually on my way to rehearsals for the school I go to. We're doing a show, so that's pretty cool. That's part of the weekly recap. I'm in a show for my school at my college. Another recap. I go to college. So, weekly recap. What happened last week? What was the challenge for last week? Oh, Ask Out Destiny. How's that happen? Shoot. I mean, yes, it has. It's pretty cool. Just a couple of days ago, I asked her, so that was pretty cool. We just been chilling. But anything else that's happened, or that will be happening anytime soon? I can't think of anything too important, except maybe the fact that we may have a bit of a celebrity guest on in a couple of weeks, maybe next week, maybe the week after. Maybe I don't know. Maybe a Hamilton star that plays George Washington. I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I couldn't tell you. I'd get sued. You know what I mean? But if I were you, I'd check for next week's episode. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's been happening, especially with me. That's my musical director. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's been happening with me. So hope you guys have a great day though. As you can see, we're clearly not all in the same place. Oh my God, Jesus.